Alright, welcome to the Tropical Oz Gardening channel, and I plan for this one to go on for a while, just treat it like a diary and find out what all the locals are doing up here in beautiful tropical North Queensland, up in the Cairns region. A lot of really nice private gardens, so hopefully I might be able to ingratiate myself and go and visit some of those. But I've just finished the lawn mowing here today. You can see behind me now. Looks pretty neat in the garden, in the front yard anyway. I'm not a big believer in the whippersnipper. They annoy the crap out of me, especially when you're doing lengths like this. So I just get down the old hands and knees every couple of months and pull it all back out. I think I'm going to let it get wider and wider. I might end up pulling it out to about here. Maybe half a foot or so, a foot, who knows. This part's going to come out here. I'll extend this, no real need for it to be this big, and I can start to grow some veggies and stuff here, maybe an avocado tree I'm thinking here. Avocado tree will love it here. We've already got the ginger's going crazy. You can see I've left these two in, and I'll slowly start to pull the grass out there, and I'll extend these bricks and stuff here and pull the actual edge of the garden out and chuck an avo in somewhere. Only reason I'm hesitant for big trees here is I love this view, because I can see it from either my bedroom window or out on the front porch here. You can see it. It's a nice view. It's a good view. That's a good view up there of Mount Peter over there. I believe that's White Rock. So yeah, ever since I chopped down the old moringa here, I got a bit of a better view, but it's all come back. I've had some rains lately, and the moringa is a pain in the butt. It's a great tree, really good for you. Main reason I'm hesitant to cut it right down, in case of times of need, could come in handy. And the curry tree here, which I'm gonna chuck some on eBay and see if I can sell some of these curry leaves on eBay. They're going on eBay. People like their curry leaves. They're good for you. I'll do a video on the curry leaves. But the curry tree is not too bad. It's a good tree to shape. So the go with the curry tree is that it's got to come more over this way, and eventually maybe the bananas will go. I've just realised here, there you go. So we've got some banana fruits right there. I did pull out a couple of, or six pups on Saturday. Now that that's fruiting, well, there you go. I didn't even know that was happening. So there's a shared experience, folks. All is not lost. Hopefully that wasn't out of focus then. But there you go, fruiting away. I've just noticed, and I think that'll be the only one. I think it was this one last year that fruited, so I might end up now keeping those 4 in the ground. Why not? And got these going here, the old desert roses. This one's a happy, very happy bugger. I think eventually they'll probably all come out, and they'll go in some nice pots around the pool, because they're not too messy, they're not too bad. Main thing I've got going here at the moment is these I don't know if they're yuccas or not, general term yucca. I really pulled them down because out the front they were too big. It's too big, so I broke it up into like 40 different plants, and I'm using it as shade to grow on the capsicums in here. There, a few capsicums coming up now. So I'll pull another couple of rows of these out, put them in the other bed, and they'll give shade for some tomatoes and chilies. This lime I transplanted, it was right over here in the middle of the yard. Moved it, was already half dead. I'm going to cut everything off it except this now. It's been in for a bit, it's had its chance. This bit kind of wants to take off, so all that's going to come off. And a couple more capsicums. A bit too much sun here on this side. Bit of an experiment. So some more of these will be going in for shade. Got the pineapples here out of the way. They can do whatever they want. Not too worried about pineapples. Transplanted all those a couple of weeks ago. The old mother-in-law's tongue, which isn't its popular name now. I think they call it dragon tongue or something. A heap of replanting here. The nice thing about all these plants is that you just snap them off, stick them in the ground, and up they come again. And for these to grow best, they really do need to be pruned and just chopped off. You can see, like, right there, I can just chop that off, stick it in the ground, it'll come up again. Last week I put in this frangipani. This one's taken off nice. This has grown pretty damn quick. So this is the reason why I want to do these videos, just to see at the end of the year how much things have grown, keep a bit of an eye on things. Some of these things I'm growing differently than most people do. A lot of things I just like to stick them in the ground, and if they take off, they're meant to live, and if they don't, they don't. Because if they're strong from the start, they'll never die. So that is looking fantastic, that frangipani. I guarantee by the end of 2023 that'll be higher than the fence, and that'll start giving me some shade here, as will this one. This one's starting to look really good. So I've got about 10 frangipanis ready to be replanted. I've got some over here. So you've got this one here, that's coming out. Nice double header. That one's going to stay here and give some shade for this garden. There's another triple header there. There's a few more hidden around, and I've got some more in the backyard in pots. So yeah, this is the area that hopefully in about, let's say by the end of 2025 or so, this should be a really nice rainforest. That's it. And yeah, this is one of my favourite views is right here, and it's kind of wasted. And also from this end we get the full-on coastal breeze. So it could be actually like a 34, 36 degree day, and you get a beautiful breeze from up here and awesome view. So I really want to turn this area into something where I can come and set up the barbie if I want, have some privacy once all the plants along the fence line have grown up to their 6 or 8 foot level. And that's the whole idea of the frangipanis as well. So let's see how they look in by the end of, like I said, 2023. We'll see how the frangies look. I can tell you, these bananas weren't this big. These have doubled in size since we've been here. And all I did was feed them chicken shit once or twice. So you don't have to do a lot with things, but I'm pretty impressed looking at the big flower on this. It's pretty awesome. Pretty excited now. Second bunch of bananas. Beautiful. So anyways, thanks for stopping by for this first little introductory vid. What I'll do every week is whatever little chore I've set for myself or whatever, I'm just going to video and pop it up. Like I said, this is a bit of a diary, also a bit of a helping hand hopefully for anyone else that's moved up here, can't find anything. I just cannot find anyone on YouTube doing anything in tropical Queensland, so I've been thinking about it for a couple of days, and the more I think about it, the more I think I'll put some effort into this one. I'll go out, I'll go and get some nurseries to give some advice and stuff like that. So jump on, tell everyone to subscribe. I can't really go out and talk to people at nurseries and stuff if I've got 6 subscribers. What I'd like is if I can get to 1,000 subscribers, and then I can go out and start talking to the guys at nurseries and where there's so many places up here you can go and talk to people about all the stuff that's specific to the tropics, and I'm sure it's helpful to other people in tropical areas of the world besides far north Queensland, but especially up here. So let's see where this little journey heads off into. Cheers, thanks for stopping by.